Tauranga musician Swizl Jager is working on a song that he hopes will resonate with anyone that might be having suicidal thoughts. His inspiration for this project comes from an extraordinary source, his sacred maunga, Mauao. Our reporter Marina Mane caught up with the music artist in Tauranga Moana.
Let me tell you a little story about a nameless maunga, no mana, no glory. This is how we got to where we stand.
A modern taboo and an ancient story.
Like, I've always known the story of Mauao, you know, and it's always been told to us when we're kids, and it's like cool, but we overlook the start of it, where he was heartbroken, you know, and he didn't want to live anymore. It got me thinking, like, wait, hold up, I've got a lot of friends that succumbed to that, you know, the darkness was too much for them, or the world was too much for them, and they just didn't feel like they belonged here, and so they left us.
Tauranga Moana iwi say their sacred maunga was heartbroken by love. So with the help of Patu Paerehe, he made his way to the sea, but was caught by the dawn, and so stands to this day at the mouth of the harbour.
It took the sun coming up for Mauao to find his place. And like, I've been in that dark storm where it seems like nothing's going to go right, and it'll never ever be good, you know. And you're there in that dark storm, and you've got your bros and your sisters and everyone coming to you like, hey, come on, it's gonna be all right, it's gonna be all right. And you're like, all you're thinking is, no, it's not. Like, you don't know. There's nothing you can do or say to anyone when they're in that storm. The only thing you can do is be there.
Our nameless maunga was heartbroken, suicidal, and every day would remind him of his unrequited love, because they resided beside him. And he just wanted to get away. He didn't think he'd ever see a better day. His life was full of dark clouds and rain, so he found a way to escape.
It was a song that's always been brewing for me, but I could never really put it to music, because I don't know, to do it genuinely and with heart. I tried to sing it, like, you know, like make it rap.
A month ago, Jager did a spontaneous radio performance that was watched by thousands, and the comments were all overwhelmingly positive. Still, he says it needs work.
It's going to take a lot of work to keep that, to keep it real, you know, so I'm working on it. Now that I've done it and heaps of people obviously resonated with it, then yeah, I'm going to have to. And yeah, I think me and the label are working on getting funding for it so that we can do it justice, and not just for our people, but for people everywhere, because it's a worldwide thing.
No. And even though the maunga couldn't see through the clouds, it took the sun coming up for him to find his place. He stands tall, proud today as Mauao.
Marina Mane, Te Ao Tapatahi.
If you need help or are concerned about someone who may need help, contact Lifeline 0800 543 354 or the Suicide Crisis Helpline 0508 Tautoko.